Welcome to Hoops High, Chicago's leader in youth-produced sports broadcasting and youth media education. Hoops High is produced by high school students learning the skills of professional broadcasting. Hoops High is the flagship program of Free Spirit Media and is made possible in partnership with After School Matters, the Chicago Public Schools, and Chicago Access Network Television. We hope you enjoy the show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you just tuned in to Hoops High, my name is Michael Ingram, and I'll be serving as your play-by-play.
And I'm Kimberly Stewart, serving as your color commentator. We're here at Collins Academy, located at 1313 South Sacramento, where we have the Westinghouse Warriors taking on North Lawndale Phoenix.
Yes, indeed. This is a rivalry between both schools. North Lawndale and Westinghouse games are always seem to be packed. Right now, the teams we have here are the Frosh-soph teams. Both teams are capable of putting in good work on the court. Right now, we had a starting five, and the middle jumper for ball is the big man for North Lawndale, number 10, Manny Patterson, and number 21 for Westinghouse, David Mosley. Kim, what are you looking forward to seeing in this game today?
I really am looking forward to a good game, you know. Good defense from both teams, good offense. I want to see a few highlights, crossovers, you know. What about you, Mike?
Same here, you know, just great ball movement, great defense, show good sportsmanship, you know. I mean, the highlights are going to come regardless. Point guard for North Lawndale, number 3, Tyrone Rivers, is labeled as the best point guard in his class. So we should see how that goes. Westinghouse wins the tip-off. Number 11 with it. He's quickly trapped. Number 4, number 15 has it now. Westinghouse swinging the ball down low to number 4. Number 4 for the floater. Lamonte Lumpkins with the first 2 points of the game. Tyrone Rivers with the ball, walking it up. Tyrone kicks it to Carlos. Carlos to Stephon. Stephon to Carlos. Carlos for 3. And he misses. Out of bounds. Ball will go. North Lawndale's way. Tyrone Rivers to take the ball out. Fight, man! Kicks it to Stephon. Stephon on the drive, 2 points off the glass, and he's good. Stephon Harris, a big man, a point guard in a big man's body. He can basically run the floor for his size. North Lawndale causes a turnover right there. Tyrone with the ball, pretty elusive guard. Kicks to Stephon. Stephon to Tyrone. Tyrone for 3. He wasn't scared to pull it. He misses. Rebound go Westinghouse's way. Number 4 with it of the Warriors from Westinghouse. He's called for a carry. That's 2 turnovers by Westinghouse so far. Number 3, Tyrone Rivers with it. Passes to Wendell Anderson. Number 3, Tyrone, they're swinging the ball. Carlos down to Manny. Manny gets that one to go up and in and good. Off the glass, a kind roll. The red defense is called. Westinghouse splits the D. Number 15 with a floater, no good. Tyrone Rivers with it. This is when he's really good. He can pass. Off to Stephon, and Stephon misses. That's what you do. Tyrone with the great defense. Passes to Stephon. Stephon up and in, and he's good. And a timeout is taken by Westinghouse. Kim, what do you think about that?
I think first couple of minutes of this game has been really upbeat. Both teams running the court, moving the ball, and North Lawndale with a lot of turnovers. against Westinghouse, getting a few fast breaks. Score is currently 8-2. North Lawndale in the lead by 6. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. How do you think the game's going, Mike?
It's going pretty good if you ask me. North Lawndale doing a good job of getting up and down the court. Showing great defense, not a foul by North Lawndale. They're known for pressing. On the court for North Lawndale is the same 5, and on the court for Westinghouse is the same 5. Westinghouse taking the ball out. And the ball is almost stolen. Westinghouse pushing it up. Pull up. That's no good. Stephon with it. He outlets it. Well, he tries to outlet to Carlos. And a turnover by North Lawndale. Westinghouse with it right now. And number 11 with it. Kicks to number 21. Number 21 pull up. No good. Rebound by Manny Patterson.
And right about now, we're going to toss to our sideline reporter, Jeanette Tate, for a quick game update.
David, don't let him get you deep. I'm in the middle of it. Don't let him get you deep. Turn around. Go up, Trent.
And we're back for more Hoops High, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that we have a little bit of technical difficulty. Number 20 with it from Westinghouse kicks to number 11. Number 11 just walking it up. Great defense by Carlos. Carlos, known as Showtime for his passing ability. And the floater by number 20, Jawan Crump off the glass, gets the open goal. Tyrone Rivers with it, kicks to Carlos. Carlos to Stephon. Stephon, a pretty good big man, can shoot threes. And Wendell Anderson with his layup off the glass. And a foul is called on number 11, Ryan Sanders. Westinghouse at the line right now. This game has been going up pretty intense by the crowd. Shot is up. First free throw is up and in. Number 21 at Westinghouse, David Mosley, the center, is at the line. Number 21, David, getting ready to shoot his free throw. Shot is up, and that's in. Trimming his team deficit down to 3. Oh, I'm sorry, but to 2. Tyrone with it, kicks to Ryan. Ryan, who's a little bit of a delay. Tyrone comes out, and Brandon Marshall subs into the game. Brandon, a defensive and three-point specialist.
Play strong.
Pretty elusive kid. Time was taken off. Clock. Wendell to Tyrone. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You were right.
Oh, okay. Wendell with it. Brandon for 3, I'm sorry, and he gets that one to go. When you give someone that much room, regardless of if they're inconsistent with a 3, they're still going to hit it because you gave them that much room. Next time they have to close out on the defender. And a turnover by Westinghouse. I'm sorry, Kim.
Hoops High is produced by high school students who are learning the skills of professional broadcasting. All the camera work, announcing, and director is done by students.
Why you think you threw the ball away?
Carlos with it, kicks to Brandon. Brandon back to Carlos. To Brandon, to Ryan. North Lawndale Matter of fact, both teams are doing a good job of swinging the ball. Down to Stephon. Stephon misses. Wendell with the rebound. Wendell misses. Wendell gets the rebound again. Kicks to Ryan. Ryan throws it away.
Go, 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 go! Man, go, man!
Number 4 with it. And a foul is called. You see someone in the crowd want to be a coach. Too bad they in. Too bad they aren't. Number 4 with it for Westinghouse. Great defense by number 1. Great defense by North Lawndale. Cross-court pass. Great way to keep his hands up by the big fella, Stephon. Ryan with the rebound. To Brandon. Brandon gets the pass to go to Carlos. No good. Brandon laying around. He got her up. Get the rebound. He's back on the floor. Brandon showing great hustle. The sub coming to the game, number 21 for North Lawndale. Seems they'll be going. Oh, I'm sorry, Ahmad Logan. Never really seen too much of this guy, but I heard he's a pretty good three-point shooter.
Don't let him bully you. Box out.
I think he's better in the paint from games that I've seen, you know.
You see that length? He better be good. Number 1, Andre Johnson
right
taking the ball out.
It's coming right there. Get big.
Hits past to Brandon, Brandon to Carlos. They slow it up. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Kim, what do you think about this first quarter?
I think the first quarter's been really close. Westinghouse only being down by 4 points. But looks like North Lawndale's going to have the last possession. No, Westinghouse.
No one will have the action.
Free Spirit Media strives to give youth a voice so that we can inform and inspire others. Thank you for supporting our work.
A great first quarter from both teams. Both teams came out going hard, score being 10-6. This is a pretty good game by both teams, like I said. You know, both teams coming out. Both teams coming out going hard.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
How do you plan to give back and change the world positively?
Why does your voice matter?
Why does your voice matter? Why does your voice matter?
Time waits for no one.
What would you like your legacy to be?
What would you like your legacy to be?
You're rocking with Amari Stoudemire, and you're watching Hoops High. Watch it or watch nothing.
And we're back with more Hoops High. The 5 on the court for North Lawndale is number 10, Manny Patterson. 5, Wendell Anderson. 0, Carlos Hines. Number 2, Brandon Marshall. And number 21, Ahmad Logan. For Westinghouse, we have number 4, Lamonte Lumpkins. He gets the ball, actually. Kicks to number 24, a pull-up, that's no good. Rebound by number 21, that's no good. This up and in is no good. Carlos slows it up. Cross-court pass to Manny Patterson. He gets that one, no good. He have to finish with his size and length, man. And Brandon almost comes up with a steal. And the foul is called on number 0. Oh, a travel, I'm sorry, no foul. Wendell Anderson kicks, or tries to kick it to Emmanuel Patterson. Didn't work out too much. Manny Patterson with his layup, no good. Ahmad with the rebound, and it's hit out of his hands.
This is Manny's 3rd shot attempt for the night, being his 2nd miss. He currently has 2 points.
Number 0, Carlos, to Brandon. Brandon to Manny. Manny getting a workout. He's fouled. Nothing is called.
Hoops High is the flagship program of Free Spirit Media and is run in partnership with After School Matters, the Chicago Public Schools, and Can TV. This is a team effort all around, and we are grateful for our partners who make this possible.
Yes, indeed. Back to game action, number 1. With a corner shot and is up and in. Number 1. We don't have his name.
Score is currently 10-8. North Lawndale still leading by 2. 5:40 left in the first half.
Great cross-court pass. Brandon tries to get it down to Manny. Manny probably was going to get him a dunk. I don't know. Westinghouse taking it out. Westinghouse has a great chance to either tie or Wendell comes up with the steal. Wendell on drive, layup, no. Brandon tries to get the tip, no good. Now that Westinghouse has the ball back after Wendell Anderson steal, they have a great chance to take the lead or tie the game up here if they play the ball right. Kim, what do you think both teams need to do in this second quarter?
I think both teams need to just stay focused. Focus on slowing the ball down, not rushing any shots, because the better shot selection you take, the better chance you have of it going in. So, what about you, Mike?
I feel the same way you feel. You know, if they slow it down, just take what the defense gives to them, there's no doubt that this will be a pretty good game. Foul on number 2, Brandon Marshall of North Lawndale. Number 11, Smith's defense kicks to number 20, 20 for 3. No good. Ball is batted away. Landon Patterson comes up with a steal. Outlets to Showtime, Carlos Hines. Crossover. He drives to the basket, gets contact. Oh! Great L1 by Carlos Hines. That's why they call him Showtime. Seems that my announcer got a little happy here. Kind of blew my eardrums out. Shot is up. His free throw is no good. Westinghouse gets a rebound. North Lawndale comes up with a steal. Wendell with a layup, and it's good.
That's Wendell's 4th point of the night.
Yes. Brandon tries to save the ball. Almost lands on the scores table. Some kids were going to be hurt. Sub coming to the game, number 10. Stephen Gray for number 15, Thomas Bankhead. Swinging the ball is Westinghouse, kicks to the key player, number 1, or be in my opinion. Outlets to Carlos, and that outlet didn't work too much. Didn't work too much like the first time.
Second board from Manny, number 10 from North Lawndale, with
Really?
a hard outlet.
Really? I would have thought he had more boards than 2. For the big fella. That's no good. Subs coming to the game, a whole new 5. Not Carlos, Tyrone Rivers. Kicks Stefan on the drive, and that's good. You think he should have gave it up to Manny Kim?
I think he made a good decision.
Great defense by Tyrone Rivers. Tyrone on drive, gets contact, up and in. He's making it count. That's probably why he's labeled as the best sophomore point guard in his class. I don't know if it's me, but this guy's really showing out today. Carlos Rivers to the line.
Keep up with game action and the Hoops High crew with Twitter. Just search Hoops High FSM and follow us.
Follow the crew, man. Keep you updated on all the hottest sports live from where we shoot. A jump ball. Seems that Ryan Sanders. I don't get why I keep calling him Ryan Anderson. And number 1 of Westinghouse is fighting for it after the whistle was already blown.
Number 11, Ryan. He's known for some good defense.
Yeah. Blocked by Manny. Manny outlets to Tyrone. Tyrone on the drive. Great up and in. Tyrone is showing up and showing out. Oh, great Euro, but he just didn't finish. Ryan Sanders with it. He pulls out. Pass to Tyrone. No shot.
Score is currently 21-8. North Lawndale still in the lead by 13. Just 3 minutes left before halftime.
Andre Johnson to take the ball out.
So, Mike, how do you think the first half is going to end?
I think it'll favor North Lawndale more. They're looking for the big fella down low. Tyrone pulling from anywhere. He doesn't even care anymore. He's hot. At least that's what he say. Great defense. Almost takes a cameraman now. It seems that every basketball game, one of our cameramen gets hit with the ball. That's not good. We need our cameramen so we can shoot great productions like this. Ryan with it. On a drive, layup, no good. Tyrone gets the rebound. That's no good.
Fight for the rebound, but Manny, number 10 from North Lawndale, ends up with it. That's his 4th.
Ryan with it. Ryan actually doubles. He gets away with the call. Andre kicks to Ryan. Ryan to Tyrone. And a battle down low.
Number 21 from Westinghouse, the good defense.
Yes. Number 1 with it, who's a pretty good three-point shooter. That's no good. His threes aren't falling today. Tyrone slows it down. Doesn't like this fast-paced thing. He needs to hurry up and get across the court. And he does.
So, Mike, with almost a minute and a half left in the first quarter, do you think that Westinghouse will make it into double digits?
It's possible.
How possible?
Whoa, great hops. Tyrone smooth. Great pass. Oh, and it's blocked. Tyrone just made it look real easy with his quickness there. Number 1 on the drive, gets contact, no good.
I would have to give props to the big man, number 1, who's not even a big man, but for them verts, he really got up there to get that steal. Tip off.
Yes, number 1, Andre Johnson.
With the tip off.
I never seen someone get up that high day in my life, especially in high school ball for a steal like that. Ryan to Brandon. Brandon to Stephon. Oh, and Stephon with a great dunk. Stephon sends the crowd up. All of North Lawndale fans and the timeout is taken. Stephon Harris with a great dunk.
That was some good ball
Everybody
movement,
goes up.
Good ball movement and teamwork from Brandon Marshall. Number 2 for North Lawndale. He tips it off to another partner. He gives it to Stephon, and Stephon just brings it down like it's nothing.
Stephon making it look easy. That's why I say he trails the floor. He's a big man. And he's a point guard in a big man's body. He can basically do everything, just using his size and speed. Stephon will probably his first on-TV dunk.
Yes, bringing his total to 6 points, I would have to say.
He's definitely going to want a copy of this after the game. Shout out to Stephon. Well, no good. He have to finish with his size and length, man. And Brandon almost comes up with a steal. Let's see what the Westinghouse Warriors can do to capitalize on it. Score being 23-8 with 56 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Number 11 pushing it up. He loses it, kicks to Wendell. Wendell kicks to Carlos. Carlos on the drive, kicks back to Wendell. Wendell with the floater, and that's good. North Lawndale pretty much making it look easy right now. And an out of bounds on North Lawndale. North Lawndale's varsity in the house. You hit a red chant. It was made famous by North Lawndale, but used by plenty of other schools, and an offensive foul is called. This is a pretty good game. North Lawndale displaying great defense and great teamwork. Wendell gets it to Ryan. Ryan decides to drive, and he's fouled. He's helped up by a few of his teammates. Kim, how would you grade North Lawndale's play right now?
I have to say North Lawndale's been doing B+ work. I've seen few errors out here besides a few turnovers. But, you know, defense and offensively, they have been very efficient. What about you, Mike? What would you say about Westinghouse?
Oh, I give Westinghouse a C. I mean, they're getting to the basket. They just can't finish with the contact, you know. North Lawndale, I get those guys a B+ also. That's blocked by Steph. Steph checks his hand, see if he heard anything.
I would have to say that was a good take by the little man.
Yeah, definitely. Number 10 with it. Wendell with a steal. Wendell, Wendell tries to dunk. Everybody laughs. Didn't really work out too much for him. Stephon with the great defense. Ryan with it. Ryan splits the D. Ryan with the layup, and that's no good. Steph with the rebound, that's no good.
And that's halftime. Scored 26-10. Westinghouse finally making it to double digits on the last play.
Kim, how do you feel about that second half? I mean, that first half, I'm sorry.
I really think it was good. North Lawndale putting in buckets. All around the board, you see most teammates with points. A lot of other stats as well. Westinghouse moving the ball pretty good too and having good defensive skills, but haven't really been able to make all of their shots fall. What about you, Mike?
I feel the same way. North Lawndale capitalizing on everything.
Right about now, we're going to toss to our sideline reporter, Jeanette Tate, for a halftime interview with North Lawndale's coach.
Hey guys, Jeanette Tate here with Coach Tyler. He's here coaching North Lawndale today. So, Coach, I see your boys are in the lead by 16 points. How do you feel they're doing today?
They're doing very well. The defensive end of the floor is where we're getting our momentum at. As long as we play good defense, we can score the ball well. We're going to be okay as long as we play good defense.
How is your offense contributing to the team?
How's my what?
How's your offense contributing to the team?
Oh, the offense is great. We get a lot of fast breaks. We get into the basket. We getting inside to our bigs. So we're doing a game plan today.
Is there anything you think you guys should work on for the rest of the game?
A little bit stand in front of the ball. We gambling a little bit too much. We got to keep the basketball in front of us and our man in front of us, and we'll be okay.
Well, thank you so much for this interview, Coach, and I wish you guys good luck. We're going to toss it to a PSA.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Wait, what are you doing? What you doing?
All right, don't worry about it. I'm finna get here because I'm out here lonely and stuff. What?
Y'all see what he just put up on? Did y'all see this? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look,
I can't believe her.
Can't believe she did that.
She is just nasty.
Ain't that her right there?
Hey, y'all. Girl, get away from us.
Don't believe everything online. Don't be a follower. Stop cyberbullying.
Yo, this is Drew Good, and you're watching Hoops High.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Moore.
And I'm Michael Ingram.
And this is your Hoops High halftime show.
Watch it or watch nothing.
And we're back on more Hoops High. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, my name is Michael Ingram, and I'll be serving as your play-by-play.
And I'm Kimberly Stewart, serving as your color commentator for the evening. We're here at Collins campus of North Lawndale, located at 1313 South Sacramento, where we have North Lawndale Phoenix taking on the Warriors of Westinghouse.
Tyrone Rivers to take the ball out, and that's batted out of bounds by Westinghouse.
The PSA's dramas and documentaries that you see between breaks on Hoops High are produced by Free Spirit Media students at North Lawndale College Prep, High School, the Gary Comer Youth Center, and Powerhouse High. We hope that you enjoy the stories and messages that we young people are sharing.
Westinghouse with it. Kim, what do you think was what was going on in Westinghouse locker room during that halftime?
I think they really discussed how they need to do better, basically. Come out here on A game. What about you, Mike?
Same here, no doubt. I feel like the same thing was said. Number one takes, he gets that poked out. Steph comes up with a steal.
Right about now, we're going to toss to our sideline reporter, Jeanette Tate, for a quick update.
They was doing a really great job with keeping up with their offense and defense as well. Westinghouse has to pick up their defense a little more and actually get to the basket if they want to score more points. But as usual, you guys know, if you want to know more about the game, you have to stay tuned for more Hoops High.
Thank you, Jeanette, for that great game update. Score is currently 29-10 with 6 minutes exactly left. North Lawndale leading
29-10. Westinghouse couldn't seem to capitalize on those 2 free throws they had a chance on.
That was North Lawndale.
North Lawndale, whoa! Tyrone almost kills himself, and he's down. He's get up slow. A double is called.
A good steal by Wendell, though. That's his 4th one for tonight.
He was dribbling with his head down. He didn't see Tyrone, but by the time he looked up, he had already doubled. Seems that the ref is working on Westinghouse. I saw him tell him, look up. It's not good, ref. Number 11 with the drive. Big fella, no good. Manuel Patterson comes up with like his 4th or 5th rebound of the game.
You're right, it's 4th.
Carlos for 3. No good. Wendell with the rebound. Wendell on the drive. No. Manny with the rebound. That's stripped out of his hands. Foul is called on number 0, Carlos. We have a few of North Lawndale alums in the building. We have Jonathan Mills, who plays for Southern Mississippi University. We have Maurice Williams, who plays for Robert Morris University, and a few others. Carlos with the ball now. Carlos tries to get to Tyrone, didn't work out too much. Number 11 on the drive. Kicks to number 10, who's wide open for 3. Cash. Gets that one to fall. Number 10, Stephen Gray. Tyrone with it, kicks to Wendell. Wendell to Tyrone. Tyrone back to Wendell. Wendell to Stephon. Wendell kicks to Tyrone. He's pretty quick on his feet. Kicks to Manny and the Traveler's called. Northlandale coming out pretty reckless this half.
With a 16-point lead, score 29-13 with just 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
And the ball will go out of bounds on Westinghouse.
Mike, what do you want to see Westinghouse do more of, at least to keep them in this game?
Sink a few threes. Well, a lot of threes. I'm a three-point fan and a dunk fan. I don't think no one on our team is dunking. But just sink a lot of threes. I love to see three-pointers go straight up, go down. Number 11, a little bit of hold up. Varsity getting ready to go get dressed. Number 4 with it for Westinghouse. Number 11 on drive, drives right at the big fella. Big fella comes up with like his 5th block. That's by standing still with his hands up. Number 12 comes in. Number 23 also for Westinghouse. Kendall Ralph. He was a pretty good three-point shooter. Shot is up, no good. Push is called. Ryan with it. Pretty good at running the floor. Kicks to Brandon. Brandon to Stephon. Stephon loses it. Andre with a great defense and a great strength.
He got the jump ball, but unfortunately it's going Westinghouse way.
Yeah, that's the sucky part about life. You don't get everything you want. Kendall with it. Kendall uses the big man move. Up and in. Good job. Ryan with it. Kicks to Brandon, back to Ryan. To Andre. To Ryan. To Brandon. To Steph. Steph mid-range. No good. Number 11 pushing. They drive right at the big fella. Tipped around, goes North Lawndale's way. To Brandon. Brandon to Andre. Back to Brandon. 4-3. No. Number 4 pushing it.
Currently, we have number 10, who's out of the game. I'm sorry, in the game right now. Manny, the big man, 5 rebounds, a block, and 4 points. Also on the court, we have Brandon Marshall, number 2, who also has been getting a lot of shots in with 6 points tonight. And another one of the key players, number 22, Stephon, who has 6 points, 1 assist, a block, and 3 rebounds.
You also can't forget about one of the point guards who's making it possible, number 3, Tyrone Rivers.
No, he's also been a good player. Who would you say been some of Westinghouse's good players?
Me. No,
I believe number 21.
Yeah, and number 1. Number 21, David Mosley. And we don't have number 1's number. I mean, name. Of course, he have his number because on the jersey, just don't have his name.
Yeah, he's averaged about 7 points tonight. Number 21, who's been good with the free throws, also has 2 rebounds as well.
North Lawndale and Westinghouse comes back out. Kim, do you think it's possible for the Westinghouse to attempt to make a comeback?
I would say it is. Still have 2.5 minutes left in the third, plus a whole another 7 in the fourth quarter. They're only down by 14 points.
Wendell comes up with a steal. Oh, backcourt.
Good call by the ref. Also, I would have to say good defense by number 1.
He lost his footing. Ryan with it. See what Ryan can create. Kicks to Brandon, back to Ryan. To Wendell. Wendell to Ryan. Ryan to Wendell. Wendell ball fake, shot, no good. Manny with the rebound. And a foul, let's call on number 12. Holding Manny shorts. You have a little bit of a delay. To Ryan. Ryan to Brandon. Brandon to Wendell to Steph. Great ball movement. Stephon Harris with his points.
8th tonight.
Kendall with the pass and
travel.
I like the way Westinghouse coach is playing a little bit, rotating his bench in. North Lawndale's coach will do the same right now. Or at least we thought he was. The ball is almost stolen. And the kid almost breaks his neck. Wow, the referee is really tweaking right about now. Number 32 into the game for North Lawndale, Emmanuel Jones. .32. Oh, he threw it right into the stands. Too strong. He's kind of nervous probably. Number 4 with it to number 11. Number 11 pushing it up. It's quickly trapped. Number 3 to number 21. And number 21, David Mosley, gets that one to go. Ryan Sanders with the ball. Oh, great spin move by Ryan. Hesitation, floater, no good. Oh.
Good wrap by number 11.
Can he finish? Yo, and he does, number 11. Chandler Smith. I think that's his name. I think that's how you pronounce his first name. Oh, ball is thrown out.
That's the second turnover in the last minute for North Lawndale. First one being from number 32 of the Phoenix, Emmanuel. Brandon Marshall committing the second turnover of the third quarter.
And the key player from North Lawndale isn't even playing right now. Doug. I know what his story is, but Kendall used his size. No good. No look pass by Kendall. Shot is up. That's no good. Number 11 used his hand to keep him up. And he gets that to go no good. Number 21 gets the tip in.
That's the 5th point for number 21. I will say that he's been working pretty hard down there. Him, number 4, and number 11.
And the clock goes off. It seems every time at North Lawndale, the clock goes off. What's with the clock going off? And they're back. 31-21. North Lawndale up 10. Westinghouse attempts to make some type of comeback. showing North Lawndale that they aren't down yet. It ain't over to the fat lady sings. They say, so what? One of your players got a dunk. Y'all got a lot of threes, layups. We ain't done yet.
Mike, how do you think this game is going to end? By the looks of the first, second, and almost third quarter.
I feel that North Lawndale has an edge on Westinghouse right about now. They're trying to pull away, see if they can do something, you know. But if judging by the first, second, and third quarter, I feel that North Lawndale will win. Tyrone needs to get the ball up half court. He splits the D, hits to Carlos. Carlos for three. And he's called for a travel. Wow. I really don't understand where, but Kendall with it. Kendall spins. He shoots. Oh! That was a lob. Was that a lob?
It looked like a shot to me and some great offensive rebound.
But you must make that layup, though, regardless.
True.
He was open.
Right about now, score is 31-21. End of the third quarter. North Lawndale with a few highlights and a few good plays as well. Westinghouse being down by 10 really needs to step their offensive game up. The defense has been on point. North Lawndale hasn't got that many points since the end of the first half. Right about now, we're going to toss to a quick PSA. And remember, you're watching Hoops High.
I just have a few questions before we run our test for today. So number one, are you sexually active?
Yes.
And how many partners? Mr. Collins, how many sexual partners?
Just one.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
How did everything go?
It went great.
Spread the word, not the disease.
Be monogamous.
I'm Special K from 103.5 KISS FM.
And I'm Connie, your girlfriend from 6 to 10 at 107.5 WGCI.
And you are watching Hoops High.
They calling for Larry Allen. The feds probably want him right about now. Great steal by Tyrone, and the foul is called.
Don't forget to stay tuned for the Free Spirit Media News at the end of this broadcast. It comes on at 9:50 every Saturday. Learn more about what's going on in Chicago and find out the latest and most important issues with teams. Also, we want you to check out our website. Go to www.freespiritmedia.org to learn what Free Spirit Media is all about. And check us out on YouTube. Search search Free Spirit Media to YouTube our YouTube channel.
You know, good job, Kim. You know, you can never read it first, but, you know, as time ages on, it progresses, you know. Shot is up by Emmanuel. He makes his free throw. A few subs comes into the game. A switch of rules around at the free throw line. Westinghouse makes some noise, and Manny misses. Number 4 with it, kicks to Kendall. Kendall for 3, no good. Looked like it was going in. Stephon with the rebound. Carlos with it, and he's fouled. North Lawndale to take the ball out. Tyrone kicks to Manny. Manny has a baby on him. He's fouled by Kendall.
A few days before the game, and even days where the game takes place, it's also known for many players to put it on our Instagrams or Facebooks or Twitters, letting all the fans and their friends know when we have games. Hoops High also does the same thing. So if you just can't seem to get enough of Hoops High, friend us on Facebook, get to know the crew and what goes on into every Hoops High production.
True. You can friend Kimmy on Facebook at?
I don't have a Facebook.
Oh. Womp. That sucks. Me either.
Manny is 3 for 4 on his last 2 trips to the free throw line.
Great defense by North Lawndale. Westinghouse swinging, gets to the basket. Manny comes up with a 6 block. Referee talking to a few of the players. Tempers are flaring here. Subs come. Number 22, the big fella, gets that to go his first shot attempt. If that's going to work every time, I feel like he should have been in all game. And Carlos loses the ball. Kicks to number 10. Number 1 misses. Manny gets on the floor.
Jump ball was called, but Manny still gets up with possession. Looks like the ball is going to go North Lawndale's way again.
Sub coming to the game. Wendell Anderson for Ryan Sanders. Tyrone loses the ball. A fan in the stands want to be like Phil Jackson right about that. Great defense by North Lawndale. A great hop step by number 4. He just has to make the layup. Manny with the rebound. Kicks to Carlos. To Tyrone. Tyrone with the shake and bake to the basket. Kicks to Manny. And Manny with a layup. That was the slowest layup I've ever seen in life. The foul is called. Number 10. Oh, that should have been a backcourt. And a foul. Number 20 with it, kicks to number 1. Number 1 splits the D. Number 20 mid-range, that's good. He's been shooting all day. It seems that nothing has been falling for him.
Nope, he currently has 4 points out of 4 shot attempts.
Oh, he almost got him another one. Great way to trail by number 1. And number 21 gets a steal, and he's fouled by the big fella.
Number 1 with 7 points right now.
Number 21 to the line for his free throws, David Mosley. He has to sink him, and he misses.
Score is currently 35-27. 4.5 left in the game. North Lawndale still hasn't let go of their lead. Biggest lead this game was 14 points back in the second quarter, beginning of the third.
Westinghouse attempted to make some type of comeback. A timeout is taken.
So, Mike, what do you think Westinghouse coach is saying to the players right now?
You know, it's not over. You know, after being down 21-8, or I want to say 23-8, they managed to make a decent little comeback. They put up 20 points on the board and limited North Lawndale. It's only 14. I want to say my math isn't that good right now, but yeah, limited them to 14. So it's not impossible to come back from this. I mean, I've done it plenty of times before. Though maybe
on 2K?
Yeah, 2K definitely. My mom player goes nuts in the fourth quarter, and this is what Westinghouse need right about now. A couple of my players, you know, that's gonna step up and make the plays. You know. Both teams come back out. I like Westinghouse shoe scheme, though. Those shoes are hot.
True.
You hear the crowd going crazy. Let's go, Phoenix. Wendell on a drive, right hand, no good. Money with the rebound, L1. He's making it look pretty easy right about now.
Manny is pretty close to a double-double tonight. If he gets about 3 more rebounds, he'll be there.
He just got to get the rebounds. That's all that matters right about now.
Yep. Points are made.
Yeah. What's that slogan? What is it? Offense sells tickets, but defense wins games. A championship or something like that. Kendall with the great mid-range anyway. Westinghouse attempting to make a comeback, now down by 8. A great block by the little fellow, number 23, Kendall.
We are not always perfect, but we are working hard and always learning. We thank you for your support and encouragement.
Wendell to the line for 2. First one is up. That's no good. Great block by the little fella, number 23, Kendall Ralph, who's like a whole foot and a half smaller than the big fella, number 10, Manny Patterson. And for him to get up for his size, by him being that small and that big, he did a pretty good block. So shout out to Kendall, not giving up on a play.
Westinghouse crowd trying to distract Wendell.
Seems that we have something going on at the scorer's table. A sub coming into the game. Kendall comes out. Wendell to make his free throw. Well, one free throw after the first one was already missed.
Wendell could bring this to a 9-point game, score 38 to 30, and he makes it 39-30.
Number 11 bringing it up. Westinghouse is in pretty good positioning to make this comeback here. Let's play the ball right. Round the rim layup, that's no good. Blocked by Stephon. Stephon splits the D. Ball is going everywhere. No foul is called. If Westinghouse plays the clock right, they can, you know, get a few points out of these possessions, these little few possessions. Carlos with the ball. And Carlos on the drive. L1, no. And
good defense by Manny. Want to see more Hoops High? Now you can see full game episodes on our brand new website. Go to www.hoopshigh.org to see games from the past or stream live from home or your mobile device. Number 1 with a great rip-up. Stephon being left on the ground. But number 10 misses the 3 attempt. Putback is also no good, but number 10, Manny with a great defensive rebound to stop the game.
I mean, the game isn't over. They're down by 9 with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. No need to rush. Let the game come to you, like I said. Manning to make these free throws. Westinghouse making a lot of noise. Manning distracts it.
Bringing the score 40-30. North Lawndale still leading 40-30. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Westinghouse is still not out of it.
Manning sinks both.
11-point game.
Manny, number 10, is only a freshman. They're huge. You know, he has a lot of time to develop. Number 1 to the line for 2 free throws. Number 1, free throw, and that's good. Number 1 to the line for free throws. Number 1 makes both.
9-point game. Westinghouse starting to attempt a trap that's been broken, but number 22, Stephon, coughs the ball up. Couldn't really get a grip on it after the pass from number 2, Brandon Marshall.
It seems that a few of Westinghouse players are winded. Very, very winded.
And with the game being so close and little time left, I advise that both teams watch their bonus. North Lawndale currently has 7 fouls and Westinghouse has 8. Both are almost in a bonus, if not are already.
Sub comes into the game. Andre Johnson, a pretty good leaper.
Number 3, Tyrone comes in as well.
Layup no good. Brandon with the kicks to Tyrone. Tyrone has a good shot, a good chance to put it away here. Depending on how he plays the clock. A backcourt. I didn't even see his foot go over the line. You seen the foot?
Yeah, I seen the foot.
Hey, if you seen it, I seen it too. I changed my mind. Subs getting ready to come in for North Lawndale. I mean, not North Lawndale, I'm sorry. No subs at all. Westinghouse takes the ball out. Great bounce pass. Number 4 on the drive. Kicks to Kendall, number 23, and that's blocked. Kendall should have attempted to put at least higher. Number 1 with it. Kicks to Kendall. Kendall stops, floater. Good. Kendall was doing a pretty good job coming off the bench here.
Yes. He currently has 6 points.
Tyrone, pull up. That's his famous shot. He loved doing that.
But it didn't fall. And a fast break from Westinghouse.
Hey, and number 21 gets to lay up the goal, and the timeout is taken.
7 points for number 21.
North Lawndale now up 5.
Score 41-36, 1:16 left in the game.
And real quick, before game action starts back, we're going to toss to a quick PSA.
I just have a few questions before we run our test for today. So number 1, are you sexually active?
Yes.
How many partners? Mr. Collins, how many sexual partners?
Just one.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
How did everything go?
It went great.
Spread the word, not the disease.
Be monogamous.
Hello, my name is Kevin Durant. You're watching Hoops High.
I'll say no. And we're back on more Hoops High, ladies and gentlemen, with this very intriguing game. 5 seconds is called. Wendell couldn't see him get the ball out of his hand. Subs coming to the game.
Westinghouse really trying to push it, seeing as though they're only down by 5 points.
Brandon Marshall and Ryan Sanders subs in for the 2 point guards, Carlos Hines and Tyrone Rivers. I'm 21 with it. That layup is no good. And the foul is called.
Wendell, number 5 for North Lawndale, shooting free throws.
Wendell Anderson. He also played football for North Lawndale. Pretty clutch. Let's see if he can be clutch here. Let's see if Wendell can be clutch with this. First one is up. No good. Number 4, pull up. Good! Westinghouse now down by 3.
A timeout is called. So, Mike, what do you think the coaches are saying right now in both huddles?
I think Westinghouse coaches is telling them, you know, we did a good job of coming back. Let's try to take this win home. I think North Lawndale's coach is telling them, let's take this win home. We already up by 3. Don't give up, you know.
It's a home game and a rivalry. You got to take it home. Westinghouse also needs, you know, to be able to say, yeah, we went to their house. Yeah, we won. I think both teams just want bragging rights. And what's better than that? Both teams getting ready to come back and join us on the floor. Minute and 6 seconds left if you're just tuning in. Score is 41-38. North Lawndale hasn't let go of the lead yet.
And the foul is called. He shouldn't even foul.
That was real quick.
He's going to get the Bright Award for that one.
He's going to the line. I'm sorry. Yes, he is.
Let's see if he can make him.
All free throws are clutch. North Lawndale shooting 64% from the line.
Great. You know, mathematics, Kim. You're getting better and better every day. A hold up here. Tyrone shoot his free throws. First one's up.
And
good.
now.
Tyrone and watch his free throws.
Second one is up.
He misses. Wendell gets the rebound. Out of bounds on Westinghouse.
Out of bounds on North Lawndale. Westinghouse way.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Out of bounds on North Lawndale.
I would have to say some good defense by number 5, Wendell. Some great hustle.
Number 1 stops. It's number 4. Number 4 is fouled by number 11, Ryan Sanders. Number 4, Lamonte Lumpkins will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Westinghouse have 10 fouls this half. North Lawndale trailing by 2 with 8 fouls. Both teams in the bonus.
North Lawndale crowd going crazy. And Lamonte just blocks them out and sinks his free throw. Get ready to shoot the second one. That's good. Westinghouse now down by 2. Great defense. Wendell throws the ball away. That can probably cost the game if Westinghouse can capitalize.
Looks like a timeout. No, they're gonna play it out. Westinghouse with it, trying to pass half court. And they turn it over.
Right back turnover.
This game is getting pretty excited. The infamous red chant has been called by North Lawndale. North Lawndale is known for their impeccable defense, especially when red is called. Timeout has been called as well. Mike, has your prediction of how the game is going to turn out changed since you've seen the scores dilly-dally?
Definitely, 100% change. Kim, what about your perspective on the game? Has it changed?
I would have to say I still don't know. You know, a game is always a toss-up. It could be going one side or one way at one point in the game, and it could just completely switch. Score is 40-42. North Lawndale leads by 2, 41 seconds left before the end of the game. Ball is currently in North Lawndale's possession after Westinghouse turned it over.
This will probably be the longest 41 seconds of both teams' life.
Yeah.
Wendell passes to Tyrone.
And a foul.
Yes.
Number 23 waiting to check into the game for Westinghouse, and number 10.
Tyrone has a good chance to kind of put the nail in the coffin.
And he makes it. Bringing a lead to 3, possibly 4 if he makes this one.
Let's see. I've seen a 4-point play go down in this same gym room before.
But now that only means that Westinghouse is forced to take a 3.
Yes.
And he makes the second one.
The gym is going up. Red chance.
Almost a steal.
Drives to the basket. He gets that one to go in. Oh my God. Westinghouse now down by 2 once again. And there was still 30 seconds left on the clock.
The big man, Manny decided not to go for the foul. He just put his hands up. He tried to draw the contact, but Manny didn't move. I would say it's a good defensive play on his hands. No need to waste fouls. 26 seconds even left. 44 to 42. North Lawndale still leading.
Oh, Tyrone possibly loses and it goes off. He throws it off North Lawndale.
He throws it off Westinghouse.
I mean, off Westinghouse. Dude, my mind is everywhere right now. Here, defense chance. 16 seconds left and a foul.
Number 4 not liking the call for Westinghouse. Neither is the Westinghouse coach. Looks like he's going to sub him out. Looks like North Lawndale is going to do some subbing as well.
Yes, indeed. Defensive players.
15.1 seconds left. And it's in there. Westinghouse being forced to have to shoot a 3. Score is 45-42. 15.1 left in the game.
If Carlos hit this, it can possibly, put the nail in the coffin. Possibly. Oh, and he misses. Wendell with the rebound.
And he's fouled. With Westinghouse already being in a bonus, that's another trip to the line.
For this to be a Frosh-soph game, everybody is involved.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, a lot of yelling. Wendell shot his
and it's in now. Everyone in the stands are on their feet. Just anticipating how the end of this game is going to work out.
And a foul by number 2, Brandon Marshall.
I would say not a good move. 9.7 seconds left in the game. You should have just let him do what he had to do.
Yes.
Because all you have to do is to hold the ball. At least get it across half court. And the game would have been over.
Let's see if number 1 can make it. Shot is up. Good. That kind of sucks the air out of North Lawndale's fans. The red chant. See if he can throw him more. And he doesn't. He still sinks it.
And another timeout.
Whoa, this is a very, 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 very close game.
One of the best Frosh-soph games I've ever seen, announced, heard about. It's best to see it for yourself. But if you can't see it for yourself live, what's better than listening to it and watching it with Hoops High?
Because then that way you can hear me and Kimmy K commentate.
Yeah, Some good camera work as well from all our camera people.
Audio, replays, everybody, man.
Yeah, producers. I have to say directors as well, and some great instructors. Shout out to them.
Yes, indeed. .7 seconds left. Great pressure by North Lawndale right about now. I mean, Westinghouse right about now. North Lawndale holds ball.
And a foul.
North Lawndale, Tyrone Rivers to shoot 2 free throws. Tyrone's first free throw is up, and he hits. Tyrone to make his second free throw. Up, in.
You right.
Let's see what it can do. Crossover. Takes the game, and the game is over. North Lawndale takes the win home.
Score 48-44. North Lawndale taking about 2 buckets. Still hear the fans in the background screaming red.
Everybody in the stands is turned up, even the Westinghouse fans after their loss.
That's what a DJ will do to you, a good one, I would say. Shout out to both teams, Westinghouse for coming out. Varsity about to set up and play. This should be an even more exciting game.
Yes, indeed.
Right about now, we're going to toss to our sideline reporter, Jeanette Tate, for the interview with the player of the game, number 22, Stephon Harris.
Hi guys, Jeanette Tate here with Stephon Harris. He's today's game's MVP. Now last time we were here, you were MVP also, and once again, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So now this game, how do you feel you guys play since both of you guys are both aggressive teams?
I can't really hear you, I'm sorry.
How do you feel you guys play today since you guys are both aggressive teams?
I think we did good.
How do you feel you did yourself?
I did good. I needed to rebound a little bit.
So what is that your team should work on for next game?
Passing lanes and boxing out.
All right, thank you so much, and once again, congratulations. This has been Jeanette Tate. You have been watching Hoops High. Catch us every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Channel 19, CAN TV.
You can watch Hoops High on CAN TV, Channel 19, every Saturday at 8 p.m. Please visit www.hoopshigh.org to learn more. Hoops High and Free Spirit Media would like to thank our sponsors. We are grateful for their support in making our mission of youth media education and opportunity possible.
Hoops High is family, communication.
Enjoy it. Hoops High is
astounding, creativity,
commitment.
Hoops High is
exciting,
meaningful.
Hoops High is
technology,
spirit,
a community.
Hoops High is
home. Love.
Dedication.
Inspired.
If they probably never was exposed to it, they probably would have never have done it, but it's something that you see that interests people a lot.
I never worked with a camera, you know, it was my first time learning about a camera, you know, zooming in, zooming out. It was a real good experience for me, you know. I think it changed a lot in me too. It changed how I think, and it changed like something I like to do in life.
When I get older, I want to be some type of actor. So being in this classroom really helped me out, really exercise my ability to act.
We shooting it and we shooting it off like what we done been through, and like people get to see it and they watching it and they liking it.
Like young kids in the community can do stuff that's like worth some type of value.
Meet Jaden, a 16-year-old from Chicago. He likes reading, playing basketball, and daydreaming. As one of 75 million youth in America, he is the future of our country. But today, Jaden's future is uncertain. A new economy is evolving as Jaden tries to find his way in a school system where more than 42% of students drop out and even more fall behind. For Jaden and others like him, the future looks grim. But there is hope. Youth media programs connect with kids like Jaden, moving them from discouragement toward opportunity through the power of communication. Jaden learns about journalism, technology, and culture. He spends his time engaged at school, in youth centers, and at libraries. He discovers how to observe the world around him and share his own stories. He becomes one of more than 10,000 teens involved in the Chicago Youth Voices Network, a collection of innovative programs that come together with a bold vision to reach more people like Jaden, to transform education, and to shape the health of our city. Together, the network gives vision to the journalists, artists, engineers, and leaders of our future. One story, poem, film, blog post, one youth at a time.
Michael Ingram.
And Uncle Vontae Sneed.
Aaron here at Westinghouse for the first annual Hoops High Free Throw Classic.
Check us out every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Channel 19 KNTV.
I remember watching anime when I was younger, and for me it was just all about the action. Like, I just liked the way they fought and different things like that. But now that I'm older, I start to see things and notice things, and I'm wondering, is it more than just cartoons? So my question is, like, what is anime?
Anime is an art form used for telling stories in an audiovisual medium, but it's a lot more than that.
It's like, the only thing I know about Japanese culture is like the hang-chang-on-yon. You know, like everybody joke about it, about Asian culture. So I never really like dug into it.
It's very hard to sort of make a joke about anime if you don't know what you're talking about. You come off sounding really ignorant. So you're like, oh, you like cartoons, and it's just like, aw.
But then when I started watching anime, I don't know. I guess I have a lot more respect for them and their craft.
Some of the inspiration came undoubtedly from American comic books, hence the wide-eyed characters.
It's Betty Boop, so it's like the beginning of animation as a medium for storytelling. It started early on, like with the very beginnings of film, like Astro Boy was black and white. I was really influenced by cartoons and Japanese artists and the heavy lines and the printmaking and the very stylistic images they would make and how they influenced European artists.
Anime was using a lot of Western techniques, but after years went by, anime started to progress and it started to branch off and use its own cultural identity. And then Western animation started using techniques that Japanese anime came up with, or Japanese creators came up with for anime, and they used it in Western animation.
Like you start seeing the idiosyncrasies in their behavior as far as just like how they greet each other when they come into houses, like daily life stuff, geographical stuff.
I've seen a lot of interesting looking foods, religious practices.
It depends on the type of anime that you're looking at.
Any one of the Hayao Miyazaki films is a fantastic way to learn about Japanese culture because
if you didn't sort of go the extra length into actually trying to look into the culture, you probably wouldn't even get a lot of the jokes.
Maybe a more natural part of the storyline in the anime stories that I've seen.
One time in animation class, we actually saw a side-by-side comparison of the kids having to fight in the boondocks, and it's actually a frame-for-frame redoing of a fight scene in Naruto. And I just found that really interesting, how they take existing footage from anime and make it, have it in a completely new context, and I just found that really interesting to watch.
Anime can be looked at as a direct representation of Japanese culture because it has so many small pieces of Japanese culture, tradition, history, and style inside it.
The way I've seen just it's presented naturally, like, okay, this is part of our world.
Japan, at least what I could tell, going back into antiquity, their history isn't broken.
In the 1920s, Japan was working hard to become an industrialized nation, but discrimination towards the Japanese was a big problem, and it led to the deterioration of the companionship between the West and the East. Japan was an isolated island until Commodore Perry opened it to America in 1858. But even after Japan remained mostly closed to many foreign influences until the leading up to World War II. In 1924, the U.S. Congress passed the Exclusive Act that prohibited further immigration from Japan. And after World War II, in the 1930s, the U.S. military almost had total control over Japan's government. After Japan's surrender in 1945, the United States instituted sweeping changes in Japan through every aspect of life, such as new constitution, democratics, education, labor reforms, etc. Japan was westernized and they needed a way to form cultural identity, and the Japanese found a way to do that through art.
I feel like a lot of anime and manga and pretty much any Japanese art form came after World War II. So it was trying to like reclaim and reshape their identity after what happened to them, trying to fight for the Japanese culture in a time when, during the American occupation.
Japan was westernizing because of the occupation and because of the upset of the war.
Anime was like a way of escape. I would say it was a chance to keep in remembrance and reclaim their cultural identity. To quote historian Susan Napier, film and the visual mass media in general can indeed help to write history and create national identity.
Culturally, and saying that, they tend to embrace a lot of their older habits, a lot of their older traditions.
In the West, it's always about industry, the Industrial Revolution, and like conquering nature. But in Japan, it's more of like, it's something you literally have to live with. You have to have some degree of respect for what sustains your own life.
In the West, for the most part, they're biased, but with Japanese and Japanese tradition and culture, they see everything as equal. You don't look at just one thing. You need both. You can't just weigh one side heavier than the other. They both have to be equal and they have to balance out. And that's when Shinto religion comes in.
Shinto religion is kind of like the native religion for Japan.
I'm not sure how many people are still of the Shinto faith there. It's so ingrained in the culture that it still pops up a lot.
When you think of like Native Americans, they worship sort of nature gods. So you have like the fox spirit, and the trees all have spirit. And like if you've ever seen any of Miyazaki's work, there's a lot of Shinto woven into the landscape of his films.
The closest one I can think of at the moment is Princess Mononoke, where it's all about striking a balance between the environment versus personal gain. San, the princess, she just has completely turned herself away from humanity and lives with the animals and wants to be a spirit of nature. And then you have her rival is Lady Iboshi, who symbolizes like industry and factories. And at first glance, it's like it would be so easy to like just see her like one-dimensional villain because she's like industry and that's bad. But then you realize like no one is like a clear-cut hero or villain.
Customs from feudal Japan are still used now, today in Japan, and you can see that in anime, whether it's through food or the way they greet each other or the way they talk to each other or even the way that they show affection.
They think they're cool or just because of habit, you know, like ninjas and samurais. That's all older Japanese history. But I mean, when you start like looking at, you know, the way they name their characters, it'll be off of like older Japanese generals or, you know, older clans and things like that. So they're always digging back into like their history and then pulling that and referencing it.
That's why if you look at something like Naruto, it follows in certain respects Japanese history, where it looks like it could be in a time almost like this. Right. Some of them still kind of dress like it's a feudal era Japan. Things that happened 1,000 years ago still have relevance, still have a place now.
When I watched anime, I understood most things, but there were like also a lot of things they referred to that I've never heard of. And that's when I officially made the connection that anime, when I went further, was more than just a form of entertainment.
Anime means that, especially now, that it's more than just a specific storyline. That animation can tell hugely complex and adult stories in any subgenre that you can think of.
Anime is more than entertainment. I would say it's like a window into another culture. And when you watch anime, you start to see the subtleties and Japanese identity in anime, and it starts to reflect real life.
Everything that I know, but it sounds like I read a book. I haven't read books on Japanese culture, really. Yeah. No, I've read articles, I've read pieces. And the reason I read those pieces because there's a cartoon or a movie that made me go, I wonder what this is about.
You definitely can learn a lot of stuff from anime, just as far as taking it into the context that it is. It's a very Japanese-centric art, and as long as you understand that, you know, it may not necessarily be indicative of like life in general, like this is exactly how it works or all this stuff happens.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Or you learn in world history a little bit about Japanese culture. And that's when the lights start going off and I start going, oh, I saw this and this, I saw this and this, I saw this and this, da-da-da-da-da. But all of this I'm talking about are all anime or manga. So the manga anime would have grouped to like my curiosity about Japanese culture. And it explained a lot.
But when you start looking at the basis of things of, you know, either what happened in their history or how they psychologically deal with these things and how that manifests in the actual, in the content, then you start seeing connections between things. So, I mean, if you pay attention, you'll be able to pick up a lot of stuff as far as like their cultural cues and whatever.
Anime refers to a lot of Japanese history, and you can see that in anime, whether it's referred to characters' names, their background, where they're from, or their homeland.
How I got into it was funny because there are two stories to it. It's like, how did I get into watching this style of cartoon versus how did I get into searching for this cartoon? A lot of this I learned from Japanese anime. Right. Like a lot of this came from me watching it all, then going, okay, these things are constant. Then messing around and reading something in school and going, oh, I already got told about this. Because I was watching an episode of Dragon Ball Z. Right. or me going from calling ramen noodles to calling it ramen. Because ramen is what it's called in Japan.
It's noodles. Right.
Yeah, it's noodles. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff like that that I didn't realize, or even the technique to like a good bowl of ramen. I learned that from Naruto.
So you know how to cook it?
I like you giving me, like if I get the ingredients, yeah, I'll do the best version I could do, not being from Japan
right.
or having like Japanese friends around me to correct me.
Anime projects this idea that while you're watching it, it's exclusively fitted for a certain culture. It's like looking out the window into another culture.
Oh my God, these books are so heavy. Could you hold that for me? Thank you.
Shorty just grabbed the book. Shorty, you a goofy.
Who does that? Don't nobody carry nobody.
Shorty want to carry book ass
They do that.
Oh my God, Roy, these books are so heavy. Would you mind holding these for me?
No, I ain't holding before.
It depends what you write.
Art. That's my one word, man. It's art.
It's an underrated form of art.
Gave me a voice in the city.
I would say relief.
Just art. Some would say just expression. Some would say creativity. Some might say living. But really, for us, it's grounded in writing. We are writers. That's what we call ourselves. That's what we do. First of all, graffiti is a mark on a surface, right? Then the urban graffiti that we have experienced in the last 50 years that came from Philadelphia and New York City and other inner city areas was a venue for young people to express themselves through vandalism, putting their names up, getting props, recognition, and fame for that. And then once you have, once you have like skills based on spray painting, then you could take it further. It was tagging that made it possible for me to learn how to paint a butterfly, right? Or to be able to paint any language, because all languages are the same. They're built on a line and on curves, right? So that means you could go anywhere in the world and paint if you know how to do graffiti. So back to the history of it, in Chicago, it had always been here, but in different forms. People used rollers and paintbrushes back in the day. Old school gangbangers, the OGs used to use rollers to put their names up. When graffiti came from New York, then people began to use spray paint to put their names up. And then it evolved from the tag into the wild style lettering that we know of today and the productions that we paint.
You know, like when you were a kid growing up in Chicago during that time, and it's still like this today, I don't think that's changed so much. Like, you pretty much know which gang is in the neighborhood by looking at the walls. So what happened was that the gangsters were claiming neighborhoods, you know? And when New York City graffiti came about, it was all about getting out of your neighborhood Like, you didn't want to be the guy that wrote his name all over your neighborhood. You wanted to be the guy that was writing your name all over the city.
It depends what you write, you know? Like, I guess if you write like gang signs or, you know, stuff like that, it does make it look bad, but I mean, this is like drawings, it's art. I mean, look at that and look at this. It takes a lot of talent to do this.
The difference between gang graffiti and art graffiti is that gang graffiti is more of vandalizing, possession over territory, and it's not for any emotion into it. It's just saying, this is mine, this is who we are, you know, and it's vandalizing. You know, it has no feeling into it. It has no purpose.
One of the hugest, most beautiful things that ever happened to me was becoming a graffiti writer, because it got me off the block. I mean, a lot of the guys that I grew up with, a lot of guys that I was friends with from the time I was like 5, 6 years old, you know, they got caught up in that gang stuff, and they could not walk 3 blocks east, you know, west, north, south without fear of, you know, getting their head split open, right?
You know, our community here suffers, man, from segregation, from racist housing policies that have made it so that ownership is difficult here. So there's too many dilapidated structures around. So what should you do with that? Just leave them brown or whack or, you know, damaged? No, we want to bring some color to it. So the objective is basically to bring color to the community and beautify and transform it by painting these walls.
Well, I see my man painting, it stuck out to me because, like I said, I really don't see this in my community a lot, especially from back in the days to now. But it's a new way to express yourself. It's hot. It stands out in the community. It makes you wonder, like, who did it and how could I get involved. So it's what's up, man. Hey, just picture brain. It actually makes you see that there's more out here than just partying for entertainment or to express yourself, or gangs and drugs and all that. You can draw, you can do art around the community, express your feelings on the wall or something.
When we painted this wall, we had like 15 kids for a summer program, and we painted the largest mural in the city, but it was a graffiti production. It was all real graffiti, real burners, telling the truth, like we did the police officers, a pig, and, you know, chasing after kids and stuff. That really changed how I realized, like, man, this really affects our community in a positive way, because all those kids would go by and they'd be like, I painted that, I painted that. This was my idea. This was my idea. And I was like, man, this is beautiful. I would like to do this more.
I think that if you know how to do art, do graffiti, then you should do it because it's something that has to do with emotion, about how you feel, about how things are probably going in your life. Basically, if you use a dark color, that means something bad. If you use a light color, it means something good. I think art, graffiti, all that is just a fun thing to do. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about graffiti or art.
Art graffiti is more of a, this is what the world is, this is what it has come to, this is what we're doing, and this is what we want. You know, it's just someone's feelings into a canvas and just showing that the world isn't right, or just showing how their mind is going. Something that can't be said and can't be understood and just seen through one's hands.
It's more like a type of expression, I would say. Yeah, like, you know, people have like certain ways of expressing themselves. Then we express themselves through art. So it'd be like politics and art, let's say go hand in hand, you know? It's like representing us and what we have to say. But we don't have a word, you know, they don't take our word, so might as well show them, right?
You're rocking with Amari Stoudemire, and you're watching Hoops High. Watch it or watch nothing.
Behind the scenes of Hoops High, it's more than interviews and replays. The crew contributes 110% in setup and production.
While we have fun, we are also very serious about getting the job done.
We have the opportunity to work with big companies such as Nike and to meet current and future NBA stars. We are Hoops High.
Never have I ever been in high school.
Never have I ever eaten Chinese food.
Never have I ever missed an episode of FSM News on the road. Wait, FSM News is on.
Today on FSM News on the road, we're here at Finger Academy High School on the south side.
South side
of Chicago.
Staff and youth have redeveloped the culture of the school. Stay tuned to see them in action.
Yes, new programs, new ideas, and much more. You don't want to miss this. Hello, and welcome to FSM News on the road. I'm Amane Winston.
And I'm Lonnie Buchanan.
Many people still have a vivid memory of a violent fight that took place here in 2009. That altercation tragically took the life of 16-year-old Darion Albert.
But the school has refused to let that tragedy crush them. In fact, Finger has made several changes to strengthen its community and its students. The turnaround includes the Freshman Connection.
What's that?
Here's India Connor with more. She'll fill you in.
Finger has improved the success of the 9th graders. They launched a Freshman Summer Institute program.
It gives you something to do during the summer, and it's like it have fun activities, and like it keeps you busy, and not only that you having fun, but you still learning.
The Freshman Institute program helps incoming freshmen meet new people and get to know their new school.
Well, it helps me because I was in it last year, so I know like how to lead these upcoming freshmen.
I think that in the beginning they're all shy and they don't feel comfortable talking or opening up. But I just noticed this morning that all the students walking down the hall were really loud and comfortable and asking me questions and asking me when the next field trip is.
I came in this program not knowing nobody, and now I know like half of the people in there.
Most freshmen in this program ended on track. So what is their secret to success?
So we have a thing called Freshmen on Track. So it's our freshman teachers get together I think bi-weekly, and they actually focus on trying to work on strategies to, I guess, make sure our students are on track.
The staff also contributes to the success of the Freshman Connection program. 90% of the freshman students now pass to the next grade. Reporting for FSM News, I'm India Connor.
Amane, did you know that Finger has a youth-led program and the participants all have something in common?
Yeah, it's a common thread.
Did you know that Finger High School had a summer cooking program for students from 5th to 8th grade? More than 100 participants used this program to stay active and learn how to cook and stay away from the streets. This program has positively affected the participants that participate. Reporting for FSM News, I'm Kazio Phil.
Lonnie, don't you play football?
Yes, I do. Got rookie of the year.
And do you dance?
No. Girl ain't Michael Jackson.
Well, all the great ones dance. Some players at Finger even take dance lessons to improve their footwork. FSM's very own Aria McDonald takes a close look at the Montu dance class.
Did you know that Finger High School offers a Montu dance class?
It was formed in 1942. It's an African-American dance company that was formed here in Chicago.
So we do dance music and song from all throughout the diaspora, from Africa, the islands.
Did you also know that some athletes participate in the Montu dance program?
The warm-ups that we do will help us with our exercises and stuff. Like, it's something similar to what we do, and we doing like, it helps us like loosen up, get more flexible and stuff.
Kind of got me a little bit more in shape than I was before.
Montu dance is open for everybody to join. Why don't you try it out?
I recommend it to people who are athletes and who want to get better because it does help out in the long run.
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Aria McDonald.
Hey, this is kind of cool. I kind of want to join.
Really? You dance? Doing it very successful.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Lonnie, what do you know about going green or having a green thumb?
Not too much.
So you don't know the 3 R's?
No, what are they?
Reduce, reuse, and recycle?
Oh, yeah, I knew about that. Maybe Frederick Knighton could tell us more.
The sewing poetry program helps teens to learn how to sew, and it also can help them in the future.
I look at this program as a home economics for young kids. Sewing is an important thing. It deals with using their hands and using their creativity from their mind, and it's a life thing that they will grow up, maybe go to college, and then learn, keep sewing.
Teens are very involved with this program, but why?
I joined this program because I wanted to get out of trouble this summer, so I needed something to do to kill some time and all that. I didn't want to be on the streets, getting in trouble.
Today I'm trying to finish my puppet I'm designing, I'm making, which is a lizard. So I'm starting from the body down to the tail.
For the first day we started, we only watched the movie. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot of hands-on, but then like later on we got to doing more fun things.
Sewing helps get teens off the street, but the Green Course program helps teens learn something new in the streets.
Basically, the program is about going green, with the whole President Obama movement. We want to go green. It helps the atmosphere.
The Green Corps also use bikes to relate to being green.
We learned how to fix bikes, ride bikes, and plant stuff, learn more about plants and weeds and stuff like that.
Basically, fixed bikes at first, and we started to ride it. We rode it for the last couple of days.
As you see, the Green Course program and the Sewing Poetry program are really trying to help teens learn something new this summer. Reporting for FSM News, I am Frederick Knighton.
Well, that's all for today here at Finger High School.
So we'll see you next time.
Until then, you can find us on Facebook. Search FSM News.
Or you can also find us on ABC7 Chicago's website in the community section.
And remember to look for us on CAN TV, Channel 19.
And now Channel 27 as well. 3,
2,
1, that's a wrap.
I forgot. Why do you say kind of wanna?
This looks kind of cool.
It's weird. She says kind of wanna.
Why is he not looking in the camera?
What was I supposed to say?
Oh, trying new things.
Camera rolling. Action in 3, 2, 1.
Amani, did you know that Finger has a youth-led program in cut, please? I'm sorry.
La-di-da, the skeleton took a shower.
Probably in a week.
Can you hear me, William?
You're right there. Yeah,
I know.
we're called Free Spirit Media. You can find us on the Facebook, too.
Oh, okay, so I'll just...
And ABC7.
Under the community section.
Under the community section.
Yeah. Also find us on YouTube, possibly Twitter.
YouTube, my name, Lonnie Buchanan. I'm a world star.
Free Spirit Media cultivates diverse youth voices to transform media and society.